What is up, YouTube? And it is I, B Tugs Pack. And in today's video, by the title, we got a little treat for y'all. A joint before church. There's no before again. Let's get right into this shit. So this story takes place with me, my homie, Bob, and we'll call this other homie Brendan and shit. So we're chilling and shit, and we get hit up from the one homie. We'll call him homie, because, he's kind of not that important to the story. Smoking a joint and shit before church. He's not participating in that shit with us. So, we're chilling and shit. We might have already been chilling at his house and slid back to Brendan's crib just to smoke up. But somehow, eventually, we're back at Brendan's crib and we're smoking a joint. Now, don't think we're getting absolutely geeked before church, because this was some reggae, boo-boo, fucking lawn clipping shit that you're getting finessed with. Like, you wouldn't want to smoke this shit. It gives you a headache if you smoke too much of it. But this is like whenever we first smoking and shit, so it's like, fuck, dude, weed is weed and shit. It's fucking, I don't know, but we smoked a joint of that and shit. Hit the Rick and Morty cart too, that the homies found on the back of the bus. You know, someone was pissed, dude. They lost their Rick and Morty cart in their fucking. They ain't getting fried in middle school. Their Rick and Morty cart's gone. But eventually, homie's mom comes to pick us up to take us to church on Wednesday. Now, I thought I'd just call it Sunday school to learn about Jesus, but fuck it, we going to Wednesday school. It's the same shit, I guess, but we get to the damn Sunday school, and we slide with a little surprise. We slide with the damn Xbox and the computer to, like, hook up the Xbox or some shit. Now, we're getting excited. We're about to play Fortnite in church, play some Skate, play some Doom or something, but it don't work, so we fucking just put the laptop and shit away. Now, we are just chilling in this waiting room and shit. Now, my homies, they went down there to smack the fucking Rick and Morty cart in the church. Now, me personally, I didn't partake in that, which I regret not doing that. Why didn't I smack the Rick and Morty cart in church? That shit would be awesome. I'll tell my grandkids about that shit. But I didn't smack it, but we were, like, in this waiting room before we were, like, getting taught about Jesus and shit. We were, like, playing fucking basketball, like, the little, like, hooping thing, like, with them plastic pipes and shit, and then has to score. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that shit. Those are lit, I'm not even gonna lie. If you know, I'm gonna try and put this fucking image up on the screen of what they look like, but those are peak. My fault. Coughing my lungs have been absolutely fucked the past few days. But right back into the story. How the fuck do I forget what part I was at? Fuck, so we're over there dude, I forget what the hell I'm talking about. My brain just fucking. At church again Friday. My brain just fucking did a little flip real quick, but we're back in this bitch. Had a little stroke, but we're back in this bitch. So we're fucking playing in the playroom and shit, in the waiting room. Now, there's, like, this little table with, like, carpet on it and pool balls, and, like, you'd roll them and hit each other. Like, that's what we were doing, throwing, like, pool balls at each other and shit, and hitting them, because fuck it, dude, we were bored, and we ain't got nothing else to do. But eventually, next thing I know, I get blasted in the face with the fucking pool ball out of nowhere. I just, boom, and the pastor sees that dude, and the pastor was not happy, dude, or the main dude. He was like, you guys gotta start being, like, he was like, that was not okay. He was fucking pissed off. And he was like, sorry. The homie Bob was like, sorry and shit. Now, eventually, we get into the main room and shit. And, I'm sitting next to the homie and shit. And in serious situations, you're just not supposed to laugh, but you get the urge to laugh because you're like, I'm not supposed to be laughing, but I could be laughing right now. Now, that's how I was, and I'm sitting next to the homie that took us and shit. Or, yeah, I think it was that way. You know, the homie that took us was sitting in front of us with Bob, and the homie Brendan was sitting, I think, beside me, but in, like, a different chair and shit. Now, all I remember, the only thing I can really tell from the Zal really hitting was I was looking at the floor, and it looked like the patterns on it were moving. Not like crazy, like psychedelic visuals, but like it looked like it was just moving a tiny bit. But it was like just a weird. It might have just been my eyes and how the light was reflecting and shit. But the carpet just looked a little weird and shit. But that was the only way I was able to tell the Zal was hitting. But it might have not even been the Zal. It might have been my eyes being fucking dumb. Now, eventually, the homies in front of me, I don't know what happens, but they're talking and giggling and shit. And, dude, they get in trouble in church, dude. That motherfucker, like, how do you get in trouble in Wednesday school, dude? That's fucked up, dude. You're going to hell for that. Not the fucking 9th or 12th layer or whatever the hell. The max layer, you're fucking done for. You're going to be sent to a damn doom level or some bullshit, but he eventually gets sent to where I'm saying, and it was the homie Bob that was fucking around the most, you could tell, but the homie that took us there got sent back and shit. But eventually, nothing else really happened, just fucking talking about bullshit, about, oh yeah, learning about Jesus and shit. I wasn't trying to be there for that. I was just trying to have a good time with the homies and shit and get fried before church. But the Zal wasn't really hitting and shit. But it could have hit a lot harder. I mean, it was hitting, but it could have hit 10 times or 100 times harder. It was not mids, it was boof. But that was it for this joint before church story time and shit. Getting a little fried before church and shit. Now, the past few videos I've been hinting at something and shit. And that's the new goddamn it series. The Degenerate Summer of 2000. The Degenerate Summer. I'm not going to say the year, actually. I mean, y'all are going to have to guess it. But I got banger story time, such as the leaf in the box scamming. We're going to just be talking about scamming, getting fucking money, losing all that money and buying drugs with it. It's going to be awesome. Y'all are going to fuck with it. Lit ass shit. And that's going to be the new series. Probably going to be at least a few videos, more than like 5, I think. Or maybe 5. And it's going to be lit. Talking about doing the most degenerate shit ever, being the most scamming, hitting licks. And if you like scamming and hitting licks and doing dumbass shit, this shit's gonna be for you. It's gonna be banger story after banger story. But that was smoking joint before church. I hope y'all fucked with the video. New series, new video out tomorrow. Peace the fuck out. One last thing before the video is actually over. Let me know. Fuck, what the hell? I can't fucking speak. I'm dumb as shit. But let me know if y'all fuck with what audio you fuck with better. The ones in the other videos or this one. This one I'm just using my phone audio because my fucking microphone and setup and shit's tweaking. And it's pissing me the fuck off. I'm like, fuck it. We got this shit right here. But let me know. Peace the fuck out.